Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Shelby TV broadcast of Utica Chieftain football. Here are the Chieftains versus Stevenson Titans. Here is the opening kickoff of the game. A nice return here for Stevenson right up the middle. They'll get down to the 40-yard line. Mike, what are the keys to this game here tonight for the Chieftains?
Well, tonight the Chieftains run the football again with Gwilly. I believe he had over 100 yards last week. Just a workhorse again for the Chieftains, as he's been all season long. Short route passes. Zach Roman was awesome last week. He was able to find some guys with some short screen passes. He needed to do that again to stay in this football game. Also, special teams needs to be better. They need to be able to punt the football past the 50 if they're going to have any chance in this football game.
First and 10 here for the Titans. They start with the ball at the 41-yard line. Looking for receivers, got one to the outside. Nice little pickup there. They'll be tackled at about the 46-yard line. Mike, the Chieftains come into this game 2-6. Been a rough season so far, but they've been in almost every game they've played. Titans 6-2. They've had a very successful season.
Yeah, and the Titans coming off a big win against Dakota, 19-12 last week at Dakota, and they are tied 6-2 overall with Dakota. So this is a big game for them tonight.
2nd and 4 here. Here's the run by the Titans.
And the Chieftains last week were just, as we said, had a very good game. Just not able to do it up with the special teams. Just the punting was just not good at all, and that kind of hurt them in the end. But they tried to make adjustments, and they came back. Gwilly was just unbelievable, so hopefully he can have another big game this week as well.
Yeah, Gwilly has been absolutely stellar this season so far for the Chieftains. We'll see if he can continue that tonight. 3rd and 5 here for the Titans. The quarterback keeper looks like he's got enough and more. And he'll get down to the 44-yard line of the Chieftains.
That's a big play right there. Port Huron tried to do a lot of that last week, but the Chieftains defense was able to shut them down. Chieftains last season lost to Stevenson 31-6, so looking to try to get a win here.
And off, he bounces it outside. He's got plenty of room, got some blockers, bounces off one. Breaks another tackle, finally taken down at about the 33-yard line.
And that's Nick Turner, the senior, 5'11", 185 for the Stevenson Titans, with a big run to get them all the way down to the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 1, Adam.
Stevenson having no problem moving the ball so far. See what this Chieftain defense does. Start stopping the Titans, at least slowing them down here.
Titans use that spread offense.
They got a receiver down the middle.
Wide open.
Wide open. Still picking up yards. Chieftain defense struggling to tackle. Reaches out, and another big play by the Titans, and they'll pick up another 1st down here.
That's Greg McDay, just runs right through the middle there. Nobody on him, and was just able to scoop up that pass from DiCienzo. And McDade last week had a 108-yard interception return for the Titans, so he had a big game. He's had a big year as well. Looking to have another one tonight.
Yes, this is a very talented Stevenson defense, and they get turnovers. So the Chieftains, you know, the defense is going to have to step up because this offense isn't going to have free roam like it looks like the Titans offense is here right now. Run to the outside. He's got some room. Finally pushed out of bounds.
Number 78, Will Nicolai, with the play there from DiCienzo. So Stevenson just marching down this football field. And this happened last week a couple of times versus Port Huron, but the Chieftains were able to shut them down at the goal line.
Here's the run up the middle. Not much room to go there. Nice little pickup, though, for Stevenson. They'll have a 3rd down and short.
This is where the defense has to stand their ground here. And, Adam, last week there was 3 opportunities Port Huron had to try to get into the end zone, and Utica was able to shut them down at the goal line.
Well, they're going to need one of those big stops here. This defense has been pretty good so far. Let's see if they can do it.
There's another big stop.
And there's a nice stop there. We'll see if Stevenson decides to kick the field goal, if they'll go for it here.
I believe they lost a yard too, Adam. So the Chieftains goal line defense standing tall again, just like last week, hoping to have another big game. and keep them out of the end zone. We'll see what head coach Kevin Frederick of Stevenson decides to do here.
It appears as if they'll go for it here on 4th and 2 from the 3-yard line. There's the handoff, and he's taken down. Big stop by the Chieftains here on this first drive of the game.
And there it is again, Adam. That goal line defense just standing tall again and shutting down the opposition. And now Stevenson comes up with nothing.
A great job by the defense there. They, bend but don't break. That's been the Chieftains so far this year. And, they let Stevenson drive down there really quickly, but a big stop there, and it doesn't matter.
Well, they'll make their adjustments, but Stevenson is a dangerous team. But at the goal line, Utica has just been very tough, and they shut them down again.
So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains here as we'll see the offense for the first time. They take over at the 5-yard line. 7:55 left in the first quarter.
Hands it off to Gwilly.
Gwilly.
Gets up to...
And we'll be saying that a lot tonight.
Number 25 for the Chieftains, Gwilly, the ball carrier.
So as we've said, Gwilly, a lot of success so far this season. He's been great. They'll have to use him, get as much from him as they can tonight. And you see they start off right away, first play of the game.
Gwilly was just on fire. Groman he had a very good game as well. He threw those short routes. He's getting more experience, more confidence in himself. And last week he was probably one of the best games he's played. And there,
hand off to the outside. Not much room, but a nice little pickup there. A couple yards.
On the left side this time.
Coach Tony Smith expects Groman to continue to work on his game and hopefully get more confidence as things progress. Hopefully even into next season. Or no, he won't be back next season. My bad. He's a senior.
I think next year, as they have this year, they'll be looking a lot towards Gwilly. That's your main return. He's their main player this year. He'll be back next year. See if they give it to him here on 3rd and 3. The handoff, nowhere to go. Chieftains don't pick up the first down.
So a 3 and out quickly as Stevenson does their job, and the Chieftains are going to have to punt the football. Now this was the problem last week. Hopefully they can kick a good punt here, because they were not able to clear the 50 whatsoever, and that hurt them big time.
Yeah, let's see if they've gotten things straight here on the special team side, because a bad punt here will give Stevenson great field position.
They worked on it all week, and there it's up.
Low line drive, fair catch called for. Stevenson will take over at the Chieftains' 44-yard line.
Obviously a lot better than last week. I mean, he is going to continue. He's had a good year. For whatever reason, the last week just was not able to boot him right.
Yeah, one bad game it stinks that it hurt him so bad, but it seems like there was a lot of wind that night, of course, and just one rough game. So hopefully tonight we won't see the same mistakes. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 44-yard line. 5:58 left in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game. Piacenza takes the snap. He's looking for a receiver. Got one on the outside. He's close to that first down marker, and it looks like he will pick up the first down for the Titans.
And that's Greg McDade again, the senior, 6'2", 185, with another big catch, and gets the first down for Stevenson. Nothing fancy on that one. DiCiento able to roll out and find McDade right there on the left side as he rolled out, wide open again. Chieftains got to get a man on him.
Yeah, Chieftains secondary so far not been very good, but let's see if they can get that together here. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 33-yard line. Piacenza, he takes the snap, hands it off, run up the middle. He's got a little bit of space, keeps pushing forward, and that's a gain of about 5 yards there for the Titans.
And that's Nick Turner again. He gets the majority of the running plays for the Stevenson Titans. As we said, he's had a big year for them. Chieftains need defensively to contain him.
2nd and 5 now for the Titans at the 28-yard line of the Chieftains. 5:04 left in this first quarter. Run up up the middle there. It'll be close to that first down marker. Looks like he won't have enough, though. It'll be close.
DiCienzo again with the QB sneak as he ran right up the middle.
Looks like they'll have a 3rd and 1 upcoming here.
Big down here, Adam. Big down. And it looks like player hurt on the field. Coach Tony Smith coming out there to check on one of his kids.
The Chieftains have done a decent job stopping the run tonight. Obviously, they haven't been great, but the goal line stand and then here they're at least keeping it contained. But in the passing game, just giving up a lot of yards so far.
And all season long, they've had that trouble defensively. The defensive backs need to be better and get on their man, especially Greg McDade. I don't know if you're going to stop him, but you got to try to contain him if you're going to have a chance.
Yeah, so far he's just been way too open. So Chieftain player down, see if he's okay as they're attending to him there on the field.
Well, last 2 seasons, the Chieftains lost to Stevenson last year 31-6, and in 2012 they lost to them 36-14, so they have not fared well against Stevenson. We know Stevenson has been a powerhouse in the last few years, except for last season. I mean, last year they went 4-5 in a year, but this year they've rebounded and they've had a big year so far. They're tied for first in the MAC Red with Dakota.
Yeah, they've been very good and they've been a pretty solid program here for a few years. Chieftains have struggled, but we'll see if they can change that tonight. 3rd and 1 for the Titans. He'll have the first down and more. Down at about the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Titans.
DiCienzo again, the QB.
32, Jacob Diamond for the Chieftains.
And DiCienzo has had more success in the running game than any of the Stevenson backs so far.
So a 4:23. Stevenson will have the ball on the 9-yard line at 1st and 10 as DiCienzo picks up another first down, Adam. Big down here for the Chieftains.
Yeah, Titans spread it out. They'll run it up the middle, though, and no gain there. Chieftains, great defense in the red zone here so far, shutting them down.
And again, last week they were just on, I mean, this very, very good red zone defense for the Chieftains. They're just able to shut down Port Huron and stay in that football game and give themselves a chance, and that's what they need to do right here.
2nd and 6.
And a nice blitz right there and another stop.
Yeah, shutting that run down up the middle. I'm surprised to see the Titans not passing here. I mean, I know you got not too many yards here to go, but so far all success through the air, and Chieftains are stopping these runs up the middle, and Titans keep trying it, but Chieftains not giving it up.
And I'm surprised too that they're not trying to exploit the deficiencies in the defensive back for the Utica Chieftains, especially with McDade, as he's had success so far in this football game.
3rd and goal here for the Titans. They're at the 4-yard line. 0-0 ball game. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Chieftains need another big stop. See if they can get it. DiCienzo rolls out. He bootlegs right, has a receiver. He'll be down.
Touchdown.
Is he in? Touchdown Titans. They'll take the early lead, 6-0 over the Chieftains.
And not sure exactly who that was. I believe it was number 40 on the Stevenson Titans. And that would be Alex Phillips, the tight end, with the big catch into the end zone. Nothing special. DiCienzo was able to roll out to the right and find his man in the end zone. Looked like he was going to take it up, DiCienzo, into the end zone, but the Chieftains were able to shut him down. And we got flags now everywhere here. So the Chieftains down 6-0. Barring the extra point could make it 7-0.
Have a dead ball encroachment on the defense, half the distance of the goal.
Well, it'll make this extra point just a little bit shorter.
Yeah, a chip shot.
Yeah, nice bootleg though there by the Titans. Nice little rollout. The tight end just finds some space and a perfect pass by DiCienzo. And the Titans take that early lead. Extra point is up, and it's good. Titans lead this one 7-0 with 2:54 left in the first quarter.
And the kick by number 18, Todd Pepper, is good. We'll score now, the Titans 7. And the Chieftains get to get in the
So Chieftains will look to answer here. Their first drive didn't really have anything going. Of course, they were pinned back, didn't have good field position as they were right there by their own goal line, so it didn't give the offense much of a chance here. So we'll see what they can do now.
Chieftains offensively, or in this football game, can't get themselves down. They're only down 7-0. I know Stevenson's a powerhouse, but need to try to get things going for themselves. There's 2:54 to go. They kept their composure last week as well when they were down and kept answering. Your defense can only do so much, but the Chieftains need to get the defense a little bit more rest here. They need to contain the football here offensively.
Here is the kick. Chieftains to return to the 25.
Has some
Breaks
room.
one tackle. It'll be taken down at about the 26-yard line. So we'll see the Chieftain offense here. They'll come out for the second time. This time, though, with a lot more room. They're not pinned with their backs to the goal line.
Jason Groman with the return reception off the punt. Able to get some movement. Kind of looked like he was going to get some more room on that left side there of the football field.
See if the Groman brothers can get it together offensively here for the Chieftains. See how much they use Willie on this drive. Chieftains take over at the 27. First down. Nice run.
Willie as the QB, and we've seen that last week a few times. That gimmick style offense where the quarterback runs the running back runs the team off the line of scrimmage, and it looks like he's going to stay in there. Very, very dangerous to do, because the other team obviously doesn't know exactly if he's going to run, if he's going to throw, and we seen Willie was able to throw last week at him as he threw that bomb to Jason Groman.
And Willie can do it all. 2nd and 5 from the 32-yard line. He'll keep
There he
it for
goes.
himself. Gets to the outside. Has a decent amount of room there, and that's.
And he fumbled the football.
Down on the ground.
But I think he was down. Let's see what they call here. I'm pretty sure they called him down. He looked like he was down before he fumbled that football. No, they gave it to Stevenson.
Yeah, first down, Stevenson. It'll be Stevenson's ball.
And those are the things that you take with a risk when you have your running back running being the quarterback, because he's trying to do it all, trying maybe to do a little bit too much, and there he fumbled the football. But he's been a workhorse all season long.
Yeah, it's nice to use him out of that wildcat type formation. I don't know. We're gonna need we need a wild chieftain, maybe we'll call it. But I mean, the play worked there. Just unfortunately coughs it up, and now Stevenson will take over.
Not what you want at all for Utica. You wanted to keep your defense off the field.
Here is the handoff, a gain of about 1 there for the Titans.
And so far, defensively, like you said, they're containing the Stevenson running game, which last week they controlled. I mean, they ran for 250 yards last week versus Dakota. So far, the Chieftains able to contain that running game of the Stevenson.
It'll be 2nd and 8 here for the Titans at the 46-yard line. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Titans up by a touchdown on the Chieftains. Four wide for the Titans. DiCenzo will hand it off up the middle. Again, not too much room to go anywhere there. Pickup of about 2. Seems like the Titans are running the ball just to run the ball up the middle there, and then they'll go with that play action or chuck it deep, catch the Chieftains off guard. But they're not going to go away from that run, it appears.
And they haven't gone to the air at all, and I've seen Gwilly now has been on Craig McDade, so he might be their best option defensively to hang with him, especially with that speed.
3rd and 5 from the 43, 40 seconds left
Big
in the
down.
first quarter. DiCenzo looking to throw it down the field. He's got a receiver. It's completed. Another first down for the Titans.
Wide open again, finds his man, keeps his patience, and that's Joe Garmo, the senior from Stevenson, with the big catch. right into the middle of the football field. Chieftains blitzed DiCienzo. He kept his composure, got his block that he needed. And there was the big pass right there.
DiCienzo not having any problem moving the ball through the air, hitting all his receivers, and they're giving wide open space. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 33. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Got a receiver to the outside. It's picked off by the Chieftains. He's got some room to run. And he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big turnover there for the Chieftains to turn this one around.
Trying to see exactly who that is that caught that football, and I believe it was number 4, Cian Strange.
Well, the Chieftains will have the ball now with good field position. They're down 7-0 to the Titans. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up next.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
We're back here for the second quarter. Chieftains just got a big turnover. They have the ball at the 30-yard line. Titans are up in this one 7-0 as we start the second quarter.
Cian Strange, great hands in that interception.
It's a nice little reverse to the outside. A little bit of room to run. Only pick up about 2 there for the Chieftains. They'll have it at the 25-yard line.
And that's Jason Groman's ex-brother. I should say little brother because he's a junior. With the reverse, got the football, able to get up there. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 26 with 11:30 to go here in the second quarter. Chieftains trying to get something going at them.
And they need to here answer quickly. That was a big play, you know. Titans driving and you pick it off. Now capitalize on it. Gwilly
Nice
with the
play.
quarterback keeper.
Groman,
looks like he'll have the first down there.
Groman again, man in motion. Faked the handoff to him, gave it to Gwilly, and Gwilly was able to run it up the gut and got a big chunk of yardage and got the first down for the Chieftains.
Loving this wildcat from the Chieftains here, having some success with this. The other team doesn't know how to stop it. And give Gwilly the ball right away, just take out the middleman. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Chieftains from the 16-yard line.
So Gwilly running the offense now. It looks like possibly from this point on, the rest of this game. Groman in motion again.
Gwilly will keep it looks like, off the fake.
But he still got, it looks like about a yard out of that. It looked like more confusion than anything as Groman and Gwilly ran into each other.
Yeah, the Titans weren't sure who was going to get the ball. It looked like the Chieftains weren't quite sure either. 2nd and 9 now for the Chieftains.
Gwilly going to continue to run the offense.
I want to see him put one through the air here. Let's let Gwilly pass here.
Oh, he threw that bomb to Jason Groman last week for that big touchdown for the Chieftains to get back into that football game. So he's capable of doing it.
2nd down for the Chieftains. Man in motion, and we'll give it to him. Little room on the outside.
Look, Jason Groman, and we got a flag on the play. I'm not sure exactly. It could be on Stevenson. But Jason Groman again running that reverse. Got a yard out of it. See what the referees come up with here.
It Illegal helmet contact on the defense. Half the distance to the
Big
goal.
penalty.
First down.
Yeah, he led with the head there. You can kind of hear it. It was a loud crack of those helmets, and they got him for it, so that'll help the Chieftains.
And talking to the coaches of Stevenson before the game, they said they were happy of the performance that their team played last week, especially offensively, that they didn't turn the ball over. And here we are, the Chieftains threatening to score at them off of a turnover.
And you got to capitalize on this opportunity here if you're the Chieftains. First down and goal from the 6-yard line, hand off to the outside. Touchdown, Chieftains. And they answer Stevenson's touchdown. This game will be tied.
All Gwilly all day. Well, I should say all night.
All night.
Running that offense, getting more people involved, and being causing a lot of confusion for Stevenson, and the Chieftains capitalize off the turnover. And barring the extra point, they'll tie this football game.
It is up, and it is good. Chieftains tie this one, 7-7, 9:37 left in the second quarter. And Chieftains just big play there. You swing of 14 points. It looks like Stevenson's going to drive down and score a big interception. You know, good field position. They take over at the 30-yard line, and they capitalize on it. And we got a good ball game going here, Mike.
Great hands and great heads up for Sion Strange with that interception to cause that whole start of that drive for the Chieftains to be able to get the football back offensively. And Gwilly and Jason Groman running the offense and getting things going for themselves, and we got a tie football game. And the enthusiasm down on that Chieftain bench is just 10 times. I mean, they are just overly excited right now that they've caused some havoc here for Stevenson in this football game, and they'd love to play spoiler. A win tonight would give Dakota the division of the MAC Red.
Yeah, Chieftains maybe 2-6, but they still have a lot to play for themselves, and they want to win this ball game. Here is a kick, a low line drive. And it will bounce out of bounds, unfortunately, for the Chieftains, and Titans will have good field position now as they take over.
The Chieftains defense finally getting some rest and able to offense extended that play. So the Chieftains defense hopefully will be out here fresh and be able to get things going.
And we want to give a thanks to Esplenditos, as of course always they bring us food beforehand. It's a great restaurant, go check them out. Always good food, pizza, Mexican cuisine.
Little burritos, little tacos.
You know, we love to eat before a game, Mike.
And thank you all season long for them catering our crew, and including us, in awesome food. So if you're out in the area, in the Shelby Township area, hit them up. They, even for banquets, they will help cater all your needs.
All right, they re-kick
Nice
this
punt.
one. And, oh, hard time picking it up there, and got some room to the outside, bounces it, cuts back to the
Finally
middle
taken
and down at the 35-yard line. A weird kick there. It took him a while to return it, but like the Chieftains were slow to get there. He still had plenty of room to return it after picking it up.
Nice kick though, and again, like you said, was bobbled on the reception, and the Chieftains able to stop him at the 35-yard line. So 9:27 to go, tie game, 7-7, 1st and 10 on the 36.
Piacenza will take the snap. He'll hand it off. A little room to run there on the outside.
That's Joe Garmo with the run to the right. And nothing coming on that one as the Chieftains put some stops to it.
If I'm the Titans here, I just come out and throw the ball around, really. I mean, besides the turnover, a lot of success, but I do appreciate the fact that they continue to be balanced, set up the passing game, and stay committed to that run. They had, what I think, over 250 yards last week rushing the ball, so they have had a lot of success there, but it shows you that how good this Chieftains defense is against the run.
Well, the defensive line has just been very, very good this season for the Chieftains.
2nd and 6 here. Looks like a pickup of 3 here for the Titans.
What's hurt the Chieftains this year is not able to contain the long throws from other teams with their defensive backs and their corners. They just didn't have that depth back there, and something that Coach Tony Smith said he wants to address definitely next season, hopefully, and get some more depth back there for them. But that's the one thing that hurt them this season. But other than that, the defensive line has been great.
3rd and 3 for the Titans at the 43-yard line. 8:08 left in this first half. Tie game 7-7. D'Ascenzo keeps it for himself, has a little bit of room. He'll pick up the first down for the Titans. He still keeps pushing forward. Gets down to the Chieftains side of that 50-yard line.
Last week, both teams had success running the football, Port Huron and Utica. And I'll tell you, I think so far the way this game is going, I think the team that wins the battle running the game in the running game department is going to win this football game. Both teams just staying more conservative, especially Port Huron, Stevenson, which I'm kind of shocked that they aren't throwing the football a little bit more.
Well, we talked to the coach before the game. He said they like to run the ball a lot, and they like to control the clock, so they're still trying to do that here. But Chieftains are making a little bit tough on them. See the run here on first down by the Titans.
Big hit right at their line of scrimmage by the Chieftains.
Nice tackle out there by Michael Mayday with that big hit.
That's a hit that's trying to send a little bit of a message saying you're not going to continue to keep running it up the gut.
And Michael Mayday has been a huge part of this Chieftain defense all year long. 2nd and 9 for the Titans from the 47-yard line. 6:52 left in the first half. Hand off to the outside.
Flag on the play. Not sure if there was a holding. It looked like there was a holding up there in the middle.
Yeah, I think you might be right there, Mike, usually when you got a flag right around that line there.
And see what the referees come up with here. Frankie DiCienzo with the run.
We have hold on the offense.
Yep.
We have a face mask against the defense, offsetting penalties, replay 2nd down.
Those are the things you can't have. And last week, the Chieftains, penalty-wise, I believe they only had 2 penalties the whole entire game. That's one, but...
Well, not a good penalty there, but at least, offsetting. So they'll get to replay this down. It won't hurt them too much. But it would have been nice to, push Stevenson back there on the holding. But either way, 2nd and 9 here. We'll replay it from the 47-yard line. 6:23 left in this first half. Tie game 7-7.
We got a timeout, I believe, on Port Huron. Yep, timeout for them. So another beautiful night here at Barney Swanhart. I believe it's a beautiful day as well.
We've had great weather this football season so far for the most part, especially at these home games here for the Chieftains, and can't complain.
57 degrees here. Better than, last week it was warm, but the wind was just howling. And, it really didn't dictate a lot of the football game, but made for good football. And tonight makes for good football, too, the last game of the season for the Chieftains here at Barney Swanhart. And our last telecast for Friday Night Football.
Yeah, the season finale here at Barney Swanhart.
And again, the Chieftains trying to play a little bit of a spoiler here. If they could beat Stevenson tonight, Stevenson will not win the division. They're going to go to the playoffs, but the one thing that Stevenson wants is that division title. And again, last year they went 4-5, so they missed the playoffs altogether. Kind of a rebuilding year for them.
Well, here comes the Titan offense back to the field as they look to pick up this first down here on 2nd down and 9. D'Ascenzo, he'll hand it off. A nice run to the outside. Looks like he'll have the first down and more. A little juke there and taken down at the 31-yard line, it appears.
That's Greg McDade with the handoff and just getting the blocks that he needed to get the 10 yards that up the side of the field there to get the first down.
First and 10 now for the Titans. Looks like the scoreboard's out here, so getting that figured out.
Scoreboard went down, having some technical difficulties here at the football field.
That's not good.
Keep the time.
All right, scoreboard's back up. We're good to go. So first and 10 here for the Titans from the 33. Lucky for our sake, we got the scoreboard back up.
The referee's just making sure everything's set right before they blow the whistle here. So Stevenson threatening to score here in the 33. First and 10.
Looks like they're trying to get the time straight here. 6:04 on the clock. And now they got it set, and we're ready to go. Handoff for the Titans.
And that's
McDade
McDade
to
again.
the outside. He'll get there.
He's taken,
Just runs over the Chieftain defender there.
taken down at the 20, and McDade, which I'm kind of surprised getting the runs here.
So fast he gets to the outside these last few runs, you know, it's just he gets to that outside so quickly. They see it coming but can't get there and meet up with him.
Nick Turner's been quiet, but Nick Turner's going to come in now, and McDade's going to come out. So see, could perhaps see another running play here. Maybe the Nick Turner. Big down here for the Chieftains.
First and 10 from the 20.
Faked handoff, and DiCienzo able to push it up the middle and get another first down as he faked the handoff to Nick Turner on the reverse.
Titans now having some success in that run game.
Yeah, the Titans able to get it up the middle, get the blocking that they need to get the downs. Just moving their chains up the field. Turner in motion again. DiCienzo keeps the football and gets up to the line to the goal line, and he's not in. So did not get into the end zone. But here the Chieftains again, this goal line defense needs to take a stand here and keep them out of the end zone with 4:54 to go. It's 7-7 and another first down. First and 2 on the 2-yard line.
First and goal here for the Titans. Great field position here with only 2 yards
Another
to go.
fake
Here's the
handoff,
handoff, and it looks like he'll have enough for it.
Yeah, he got in. So the Titans just able to move the chains with the running game. And Chieftains had no answers on that set of downs.
Great job running the ball there by the Titans as they score that touchdown and go up a touchdown here on the Chieftains. Chieftains will have plenty of time to answer, though, at the end of this second quarter. It's up, and it's good. 14-7. Titans lead this one. A great job there. Great drive running the ball. Chieftains couldn't stop it. Chieftain defense has looked pretty good so far, but they're the running game got the best of them, and as we said, 250 rushing yards last week. You know, this Titan team can run the ball, so they'll do that here, and they're finally having some success with it.
Yep, they just were breaking down the defense with that running game, controlling the clock, and they've left a lot of time left on that clock, though, so if the Chieftains could get things going for themselves offensively, see if Willie will run the offense again or if Zach Roman will be at the helm this time on this series. But the Chieftains going to await the punt here and hopefully get some good field to start off here to get things going for themselves offensively.
Yeah, last time Chieftains scored all on the backs of Kuma and Gwilly. Here's the return for the Chieftains. Some nice blocks set up here. Breaks a tackle and we'll get down to the 32-yard line. And the Chieftain offense will come back out.
Jason Roman with the reception or the punt return, as you said, took it up to the 35-yard line. So the Chieftains will start off on the 33-yard line to get things going for themselves. And Gwilly is going to be back at quarterback.
Hey, it worked last time. Why not do it again? Chieftains have plenty of time here. They can run the ball, do whatever they have to do to drive down the field with 4:28 left in the second quarter. So time isn't really a worry here. Gwilly will take the snap. He'll keep it for himself, run up the middle. Taken down though right away. Maybe a gain of 2 there for the Chieftains.
At some point, they're going to have to try to throw this football as well. You can't continue to just keep running the ball, but I mean, it's been working, but I expect Stevenson to make the adjustments that they need to try to stop the run game. And I'm kind of shocked that we have not seen Austin Kowalczyk in there at fullback. Last week he had a big game too.
Second and 8 for the Chieftains from the 35-yard line. 3:50 left now in the first half. Gwilly will hand it off. A little bit of room there to run. Breaks a tackler too and will be close to that first down marker, but doesn't appear to have enough.
I believe that was Anthony Harris with the run, the other running back for the Chieftains. So
yeah, it's nice to have 2 backs back there that you can run the ball with at any time. Gwilly taking it and Harris in the backfield too, an option to hand off to.
And here comes Austin Kowalczyk, the big fullback for the Chieftains coming in. And now Zach Roman's coming in as well. So it looks like they're going to go away a little bit from that, from Gwilly running the offense to back to Zach. So we could possibly maybe see Gwilly running the football here. And the timeout, believe, for the Chieftains. Could we possibly be seeing Gwilly kind of auditioning for the quarterback position next season?
I don't know.
Could he be Michael Vick in the backfield for Devin Garner in the backfield for Utica?
I guess I wouldn't rule anything out here. I guess he can throw the ball. He can definitely run it, but I would have to imagine that obviously wouldn't be optimal. You'd want to put him in the running back position and get him reps there, but right now they're doing whatever they can to move the ball. So, hey, I guess the good thing is you can put him anywhere and he can have success. So if you need to do it to switch it up sometimes, it's great.
And we know he can play corner as well. I'd like to see the Chieftains try to throw a pass here if they can. Try to get their wide receivers out there, get open, get down the field. You have 3:03 to go with 3rd down and 1 on the 42. So this is a big down for the Chieftains to try to get this first down, but I expect a run here.
3 backs in the backfield. They'll just push it right up the middle there, and they'll have enough for sure. First down for the Chieftains. A nice play there. Good job by the offensive line there to get some penetration, push the defensive line back there, and made it easy to pick up that first down right up the middle for the Chieftains.
Now Zach comes out again. Austin comes out again. It looks like they're going to go back to Gwilly running the offense again as quarterback. So see what the Chieftains can do. They have 2:40 to go as the clock is still ticking, and a new set of downs on the 47-yard line.
They definitely would love to score some points here going into half. Gwilly keeps it off the fake. Looks like he'll get down to the 49 of the Titans. Pick up of about 3 yards there for Gwilly.
Gwilly following his backs as they got those blocked for him up the middle.
It looks like Kowalczyk will come back into the game for the Chieftains.
See what they do with him as well. They have 2nd and 6. He can move the football.
Chieftains controlling the clock here too. As we said, they had plenty of time, and they're using it as they drive down here.
Good clock management by the Chieftains. If they can get something going, get a touchdown, tie this football game up.
Willie will keep it. Nowhere to go, though, and maybe a loss of 1 right back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defensive lineman there for the Titans trying to sell that push there and try to get a flag, but refs weren't having any of it. They spotted that out.
He probably should have got an award for that one.
Getting a
little acting
call
job.
for the flop.
So it's going to be a 3 and 6 and a timeout on the field on the 49-yard line. So the Chieftains with 1:37. Do you throw it here? Do you run it? I think you put Groman in and you try to throw it.
I don't know, Mike. I might try to run this one. Keep it on the ground. Try to keep that clock running. Obviously, if you don't get it, you're going to have to punt, but at least you're only down a touchdown here. Willie's very capable of picking up that 6 yards, but you know, this is going to be a big play for the Chieftains. Either way, you'd really want to pick up a first down here. You want to put some points on the board, even if it's a field goal, but they are in the game here. But if you can pick up some points right before halftime, keep that momentum, you know, take it into half.
See what Coach Tony Smith and his coaching staff come up with here. Try to get some points, try to tie this football game before the half. Big down here for the Chieftains.
Let's see what they do. Gwilly will keep it for himself. Breaks a tackle or
He's
two.
gonna
He'll
get
be
the first
close
down.
to that first down. They push him forward and first down
Nice
for the
play.
Chieftains.
So 1:29. Let's see if Coach Tony Smith calls another timeout here. Shut the clock down. And big play there for Gwilly.
Yeah, great run by Gwilly. Great job by the offensive line. Again, just pushing that defense forward, giving Gwilly a lane to run. And he keeps his legs moving and pushes that pile forward to make sure he gets past the marker.
So 1:20, 1st and 10 on the 41. And Gwilly going to run the quarterback position again, running the helm as he approaches the line of scrimmage.
Gwilly looks to pass. He's got a receiver deep. They're going to chuck it to the
Jason.
air. He's got him. Off the hands. Almost had it. A great throw by Gwilly. Great route there.
Jason Groman using his speed that he has, and he just able to get away some separation from his corner defender and just could not come down with it. Maybe.
It was a great route. See it again here. Groman just breaks away from the defender, but he can't quite come up with it. Great pass, though, by Gwilly. Puts it on the money. Let him.
Maybe just a little bit too much. I want to say maybe by Gwilly on that throw.
Maybe a little bit, but he's
Just
still
maybe a
got to
little
come
bit,
down
but
with
you
that.
have to catch that football. And a
He'll
nice
keep it
fake
for
handoff, and
himself.
Gwilly gets it again.
Get down to the 33-yard line.
They got it. Yeah, they got to use a timeout here. 51 seconds, and the Chieftains moving down the football field. Got to get into the end zone. And Stevenson, man, they've got to be kicking themselves. They cannot stop the run at all. Cannot contain Gwilly whatsoever. What a throw, though. And Jason Groman just could not come down with it in that previous play. And that's exactly the play that we've seen versus Port Huron last week, as they were able to score that big touchdown to get back into that game.
Well, maybe you have something there, Mike, with Gwilly playing some QB.
I think you're going to see it next year. We didn't get a chance to ask Tony. Hopefully we can in the future before, during the offseason, but I think you could possibly see him at quarterback next year. I don't think it's out of the question. I think it's a big confusion for the defense.
Yeah, you can see it has been quite a bit here for Stevenson so far. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Chieftains from the 34-yard line. 51 seconds left in the first half. Chieftains trail this one 7-14 to the Titans. Gwilly will keep this one. He'll look to the left, try to get to the outside. Cuts up the field. He'll be close, but not quite to that first down marker. And a big decision here for Coach Tony Smith.
He needs to call timeout. 38 seconds left. And they're going to hurry up with
they're gonna try
hurry
to
up
save
offense. And they try to say, yeah.
So Gwilly will keep it for himself. He'll have the first down and
And
more.
some.
He keeps going. keeps pushing the defender forward. He's still going. He breaks the tackle. Touchdown,
Wow.
Willie. What
They
a
just
run.
could not contain him. He kept moving his legs and kept moving his legs through. And 2 defenders from Stevenson, and they're all looking at each other like, what the heck just happened? What a workhorse Willie has been all season long for the Chieftains. And barring the extra point, they're going to tie this football game up. And what a great half for the Chieftains defensively and offensively.
Mike, I cannot believe that he broke that tackle. What a run by Willie. And you see when you keep pushing, keep moving your legs forward, what can happen. And he just breaks the tackle, and this game's about to be tied up, barring they make the extra point. They do, 14-14. Chieftains tie this game up with 18.9 left in the first half.
This kid, on the Utica Chieftains is just, he's definitely something to watch this whole entire football season. He's
really
just been a workhorse
He really
for the
has
Chieftains.
been something special to watch. And all season long, he's been huge for this team, and he makes a difference on both sides of the ball too, offense and defense. He's good.
And he's only a junior, and he made everybody around him on that, and not taking anything away from Zach Roma, but he's made everybody around him on that series of downs even better. And I'm telling you, I will not be surprised if he plays QB next season for the Chieftains. I could be wrong.
You can see
They're gonna go for the onside. They're gonna go for an onside kick here, or are they just? What were you gonna say?
You can see the players on the side. They're pumped up. They're taking some momentum here into halftime. They're excited.
Well, this is the last game of the season. I mean, you got a lot of players that could be returning next season. Willie, we know that's a no-brainer. And an onside kick.
Onside kick.
And
it's
a
down, but other player comes over and helps him out and falls on it at the 45-yard line.
So Coach Tony Smith, I mean, obviously he's going to be back running some plays here, probably testing things out as well for next season. Not only that, you want to win, and you want to play spoiler, especially against Stevenson.
Absolutely, you'd love to win. You know, every game you play, of course, you know, Chieftains really not playing for anything but their own pride, and but they want it. You can see it. They're playing as hard as they can here, and this has been a great game so far. Titans take over at the 45-yard line. Looks like they might try to take a chance or two down the field, 4 wide here.
What do we got here? Timeout Stevenson, and I think you're right. They're going to try to go down the field one time.
I mean, they've had success in the passing game. If I'm then, why not try? You're only at the 45-yard line, so it's not an extremely long field to go, and you still have 17 seconds left. I mean, that's a time for at least one pass play, get you down there.
And I could be wrong. I mean, obviously, the coaches all talked up. I mean, Utica over there on the Stevenson side, you know, they felt that Utica probably should have won some more games, but you got to think that Stevenson is saying right now, how is Utica even in this football game against us that have this almighty offense so far this season? I mean, they've just been killing teams. I mean, 22 points for 9 points, you know, just only giving up 9 points on total practically all season is Stevenson. So, I mean, defensively they control the side of the football. And offensively, they've just been a juggernaut, just been on fire all year. And you have to give the Chieftains defense some credit. Obviously, they've given up 14, but at least somewhat slowing down that run game is what's given them a chance here. D'Ascenzo looking to throw it, but he'll keep it himself. He's got some room to run. He'll get down to the 40-yard line, cut it back up to the middle, down to the 37. Flag on the play.
On the field.
And I think it's going to be on Stevenson. I think there was a holding call in the middle there. Yeah, I believe it's on Stevenson. And Coach Tony Smith pointing that way.
Holding on the offense.
Yep. Now we know why D'Ascenzo was able to break up through the middle.
Right.
That hurts them big time with 8 seconds left, and I could see them taking a knee here and just taking it to the locker room.
Yeah, at this point, no reason to force anything. Obviously, they did have one turnover earlier that really helped the Chieftains out, so go out there, take a knee, and take a tie ball game into half.
Great half by.
In fact, they won't even have to knee it here.
Great half by both teams, especially Utica. just able to pull out all the stops that they had and answer each time Stevenson has, and Gwilly just was on fire. I think we're in for a good second half here, Adam.
Absolutely. Tie ball game, 14-14. We'll be back for the second half coming up.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
Welcome back for the second half here at Barney Swinehart. I'm Adam Zellick, joined by my broadcast partner, Mike Ventimiglio. Mike, great first half here so far as this game's tied 14-14.
Great first half. The Chieftains' running game was stellar in that first half. Offensively, they were stellar. Defensively, not able to shut down Stevenson's running game. Stevenson just able to dictate the pace of this football game, but the Chieftains had answers, and they answered back twice, and we got a tie football game. The Chieftains are going to receive this ball to begin this second half, and the Chieftains, having Gwilly run the offense, has really paid off for them.
Yeah, a chance to take the first lead of the game for the Chieftains as they get the ball here to start the half, and they'll go out of bounds. Not sure if it hit him there.
No.
Looks like it didn't.
It did not. It looked like it didn't. Quiet night here at Barney Swinehart as well. The classmates not getting too rowdy. Last week they didn't either.
Yeah, the student section's making a little bit of noise there at the, I think it's the reservation as they call it.
Well, I don't know.
But,
you went here.
But as far as the
is that what they call it?
It's the reservation, baby. They're getting
really.
They're making some noise, but it's, you know, the rest here. It's not fully filled out, but they're making some noise here a little bit. They're getting into it. First and 10 for the Chieftains here. Handoff to the left, a little bit of space. Hurdles a defender there.
Jason Groman again.
And it looks like they did decide to hit off his leg there and bounce out of bounds as they're tucked here at the 10. Second and 6 from the 14-yard line now. Handoff to Groman, you see there again. Hits the hole. Good job by the left tackle there to open up some space. And good tackle play here from the Chieftains. We talked to Coach Smith about it before the game. He was giving them some praise, and we're seeing them playing well again here tonight.
Nice reverse again. Fake handoff. And this time Gwilly keeps in, goes right up the middle.
Looks like he'll be close to that first down marker. We'll see if he'll have enough. Looks like he'll be maybe a yard short there. See where they spot it. Looks like a 3rd and 1 upcoming here for the Chieftains. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Chieftains making things interesting with Gwilly at quarterback. Takes the snap.
Gwilly will keep it. Looks like he'll have enough.
I don't think he got it, Adam.
It'll be close. We'll see where they spot it.
I think he might be short.
He's pointing forward like he got that first down.
He got it.
Yeah, they do. Another Chieftain first down. So good job by Gwilly there to pick it up and get that yard that he needed.
So Stevenson comes into the second half still not able to have any answers for Gwilly. Let's hope it stays that way.
This is really interesting to see, though, Mike Gwilly, you know, playing quarterback here and running the offense. You know, sometimes you switch it up, go to the Wildcat type formation where you got your running back there to run it sometimes, but It's been Gwilly all game back there. Gwilly takes the snap here again. He'll keep it for himself, run to the left. Doesn't have anywhere to go, and he gets tripped up.
I think he lost his footing, actually, but big number 50 there for the Stevenson Titans. Zach Manolis with the tackle. 6 foot 240. That's why I say big man. One of their big time defense or D linemen for the Stevenson Titans. So with 9:34 to go, 2nd and 13. So Willie lost 3 yards on that play. On the 18, Stevenson hoping to finally contain him. We'll see here if he has any answers left for the Chieftains.
Man in motion, it's Groman. Willie will take the snap. He'll go to the right. Breaks a tackle, gets to the outside. A nice little stiff arm.
And I think we got a face mask in it. He's got his face mask there.
Yeah, he's pulling on it again.
So Stevenson getting frustrated if this holds up.
Yeah, we'll see what the refs call here and make sure, but it appears if he had his hand on his face mask, not only once, but twice.
Take
Let's
a look
see this
here in the
again.
replay. And there might be a holding there by the Chieftains, but there he grabs the face mask once. And it looks like he's got the face mask here as well.
Let's see here right at the end, and it's hard to tell where his hand is. Might be inside there, but either way, a nice.
But Adam, I'm afraid there could be. No, it is on Stevenson. I was going to say, I thought maybe there was a holding on number 70. Number 72 of the Chieftains, John Getch, but
No foul, helmet to helmet contact on the tackle.
helmet
First
to
down.
helmet, trying to keep those concussions down, and that's a very understandable penalty. Trying to curb those things in high school and at the pro and college level as well.
That's the second time Stevenson has been called for helmet to helmet tonight. And that'll give the Chieftains the first down. They'll have the ball at the 42-yard line. 9:07 left in the third quarter. Tie ball game, 14-14. Groman in motion. Grilly will give it to him. And taken down right away. And you saw a rough snap there, rough exchange, but Groman had nowhere to go on the carry. And
he was taken down hard by number 15, Jordan Lewis.
here it is one more time. The low snap, almost lost the ball there, but gets it to Groman.
Stop. Boom.
Great tackle there by the Titans and number 15.
Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis.
Nowhere to go at all. So 8:55 to go. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 42. You know, another thing with that Wildcat type offense is it's more like a gimmick offense as well.
It really is.
Sometimes you have to possibly go away from it if other teams finally are able to find answers for it. And right now, I have to say that the Titans are kind of finding some answers as they've shut down the run twice now. So we'll see what happens here.
But when you run this Wildcat, you don't really have even a threat really to pass the ball. We saw it once earlier, but you can stack the box, and you see the Titans are doing that. Gwilly will keep it here. Nice little cut up the middle. Looks like he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Should be 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Chieftains.
I think you're going to have to try to put it in the air here if you can and try to get Jason Groman down the field.
You have to at least threaten somewhat. I mean, you see here you got basically 9 in the box here for the Titans. Just stacking the line, and why wouldn't you at this point? It's all Gwilly taking the ball for himself right from the snap. We'll have a 3rd and 11 upcoming for the Chieftains from the 41-yard line. 8:11 left in the third quarter. Gwilly looking a little winded as he put his hands on his knees there, but he'll take it. Run to the right.
Nice tackle.
He's got a hole. He gets to the outside, to the 50, to the 40. Push up.
Right,
He'll be pushed out at about the 34-yard line. So a great run there by Gwilly, and the Chieftains are committed to this run game, and it turns out working for him on a 3rd and 11.
Back at the original line of scrimmage. Take a look at this replay as he's following his number 26 there. Nice block right there, and Gwilly was able to find some space, find some room, and gets down the field and gets the first down. That was Anthony Harris with the
fellow
block.
running back Anthony Harris there puts a nice block for him.
So the Chieftains moving the chains, and the Stevenson Titans are winded as they take a timeout. And the water bottle crew comes out there.
And I think this is good for the Chieftains. Look, you know, Gwilly's been running a lot. He plays both sides of the ball, of course, too. But it looks like, I mean, obviously he didn't show signs of it there as it was a great run.
Yeah.
But it looks like he'd be getting a little winded down there. So the timeout might work better for them. So looks like the Chieftains are committed to this running game. They're going to keep going after it. And even if Gwilly stopped first, second down, he's always capable of that big home run ball. And you see it there. It pays off.
Big down here, 1st and 10 in the 37, 7:56 to go in this third quarter.
Gwilly keeps it, finds a
And look
little
at him
hole,
move.
keeps pushing forward, and always moving those legs forward.
He's
Gwilly with another good pickup.
He's getting those blocks from his offensive tackles and just able to get the yardage. And this offense, let's take a look at this. Gets the handoff. Nice blocks right there. Just able to turn that corner. It gets 6 yards on the play. And the clock's still moving here in the third quarter, so the Chieftains just running the clock. In this third quarter, it's been all Chieftains.
2nd and 4 for the Chieftains. Looking to take the lead for the first time in the game.
And
Gwilly will take
offsides.
the snap. Tripped up there by his own lineman. Couldn't go anywhere.
Looked like an offsides on Stevenson, but there was no call. He might have got away with it. That was number 50. But needless to say, Chieftains get a couple yards on the play. 3 to be exact.
3rd and 3 for the Chieftains. Looks like they'll probably go to Gwilly again. How
Yep.
could they not?
Ben Bryan coming into this football game. Substitution for number 24, Trevor Luzinski. Coach Tony Smith trying to get some of these players in that didn't get a chance to play this year that much. I think he could be seeing a pass here down the field possibly as Jason Groman lines up. We got a flag on the play.
Somebody jumped. We'll see which side
And I think
it was.
it's on Stevenson. Looking at the offensive line of the Chieftains, high-fiving each other. It looks like it's on Stevenson. They jumped off.
Delay a game there on the offense.
Took too
Dead
long.
ball, delay of game.
Took
on
too
the
long
offense.
to line up,
Third down
get things
over again.
going. So they're going to lose 5 on this one. It's going to be a 3 and 8 on the 35 with 6:23 to go now.
Yeah, that's tough. You make this a much tougher 3rd down to convert.
I think they were showing a throw on that last play. It could be possible even more that they're going to go for it here with a throw down the field, possibly to Jason Groman. So the Chieftains line up, and Groman lines up as well.
Gwilly will keep it for himself. Jukes one player. Be taken down. Not enough for the 1st down. Down at about the 32-yard line. And that will be a 4th down upcoming for the Chieftains. See what they decide to do here with it, as they have decent field position.
I think they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it, as Gwilly was able to get right up there, but not enough for that 1st down. Gwilly's talking things over with Coach Tony Smith, and they're going to go back. They're going to go back out there and go for it on 4th and 5 on the 32.
Big play here for the Chieftains.
And I think this is a good move. What do you have to lose? This is the last game of the season. Play it up. Try to get this win.
Absolutely. You can rely on your defense a little bit, too.
And let's see here. Timeout by Tony Smith. I'm not sure why he hurried up and called that timeout. I guess he did not like the play that was being called.
Yeah, might not have liked somebody saw there either from the defense or his offense and called a timeout, as this will be a big play here. You're controlling the clock. They've had the ball for a while here on this drive, and you can take the lead here, so make sure you're as set as possible.
Coach Tony Smith not happy about something down there, as he's been very vocal in this timeout.
See icing down his shoulder there. Got injured earlier on.
So all third quarter long, it's been the Chieftains with 5:35 to go. It's 4th and 5 on the 32, and they're going to go for it. Ben Bryan lines up. See if the Chieftains try to go take one into the end zone.
Gwilly takes the snap. He'll keep it. He'll run it. He's got a hole,
And
but
he gets the first down.
will he have enough? It appears he does.
Willie gets the snap and just trucks right through the middle. And the Chieftains with another first down. And Stevenson, that defense looks winded out there. Let's take a look at this. Gets the snap, tucks it in, gets the blocks right there in the middle, and pushes it through and gets the 5 yards that he needs and then some for the first down.
Great pickup by Gwilly there, and I like to call Coach Smith has all the faith in the world in Gwilly, and his offensive line gives it to him, lets it run up the middle, and he picks it up. Gwilly takes it again to the left side. He's got a little bit of a
flag
hole.
on the play again.
Yeah, flag flies in there.
Getting a little chippy here. Stevenson in that last huddle looked very winded. There's numbers.
Hold on Black. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Those are the things you cannot have happen. So another penalty on the Chieftains. That's 4 penalties in this game. And that's going to push them back.
Yeah, rough there. You're driving and controlling the ball and finally get that good field position, get close to that 20 there. And that'll really hurt you. But either way, 1st and 20 here from the 34-yard line. Chieftains looking to get their first lead of the game. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Tie ball game, 14s apiece. Gwilly will take the snap. He'll look to the run left. He will.
There was some
Another flag on the play.
There was some confusion too on the offensive line for the Chieftains. Not sure what happened there. I think that was a broken play. Not sure what the penalty is here. We're going to find out in just a minute.
Maybe an illegal formation or something. We'll see what the ref has to say.
I think that could be it because I seen a guy come
Got a
off.
hold on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
And Chieftains just absolutely shooting themselves in the foot. Let's see if we can see the hold here. Gwilly looking to the outside. He has some room, but
What about
that
the
hold
late
will take
hit?
it back.
So 1st and 30 and the 45. This is a big hole to get out of now.
I think at this point you have to look at trying to go through the air. I mean, picking up 30 yards. Yeah, you have 4 downs to do it if you choose, but you have to threaten the pass here.
They were down at the 35. I mean,
Gwilly will keep it himself, run up the middle, and pushes the pile forward and casually gets down to the 32-yard line.
now no more penalties. I mean, they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. They were down at the 30, 35-yard line just a few minutes ago, and then they got pushed back. And they're right back up there because of Gwilly. So it's going to be a 2nd and 18 on the 33 with 3:50 to go. And this whole quarter has been Chieftains as the wind is also picking up. The Chieftains going with the wind. Stevenson is going to be going against the wind. So this is a big, big series, Adam. If the Chieftains...
Now, even if you have to
Get
get
in.
3 here, it's huge. Take that lead. 2nd and 18 for the Chieftains from the 33. Tie game. Gwilly
Groman.
will hand it off. Groman has the ball to the right. He's got some space. Breaks a tackle or 2. Down to the 25-yard line.
Number 24, the ball carrier.
Actually, sorry about that. That was Trevor Lazinski with the reverse there. I seen the 2 and I thought it was Groman.
Yeah, I think that's Luzinski's first carry of the game. So a nice carry, though, it was. And it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Chieftains from the 19-yard line.
Lazinski, the senior wide receiver and defensive back as well. And the Chieftains right back up to where they were originally. 3rd and 10 on the 20. Lazinski in motion.
Gwilly will keep it himself. Has a little hole up the middle. Keeps
I
pushing
think he
forward.
got it. I think he might have got that first down.
It looks like he might be about a yard short. We'll see where they mark it. And he will be a little bit short.
4th and 4. It looked like from our vantage point he did, but we're high up here in this booth. Let's take a look at this replay. Fakes the handoff, gets it over,
There was a nice block there by John Getch on that left tackle position. He's been having a good game all night.
And they're going to go for it again. 4th and 4 on the 19 with 2 minutes to go. 2:02. Crowd making some noise.
2 wide, now man in motion. Willie will keep it himself, but nowhere to go. Turnover on downs, and Titans will take over.
Well, number 61, Martin Mosa with the stop. Let's take a look at this replay. Fakes the handoff to Lazinski. Willie kept it. And Mosa with the stop. And the Chieftains stopped right in their tracks. And Stevenson's going to get the football with 1:53 left here in the third quarter, tied at 14. The Chieftains just kept shooting themselves in the foot with those penalties.
Yeah, 1st and 10 at about the 20. They moved back to a 1st and 30 to midfield. That was rough. 1st and 10 here for Stevenson, though. A nice run up the middle and still picking up more yards past that 1st down. A nice carry there. 1st down for the Titans.
The quarterback,
D'Acenzo, he's been running all over the place tonight.
and it's been a while since we called his name, not since the first half. I mean, the Chieftains ran that whole third quarter.
Yeah, the Chieftains really did control the ball there and ran a lot of clock to start that third quarter.
Stevenson looking to answer here.
And Chieftains are trying to do what Stevenson usually does, run the ball a lot, move the ball forward, and keep controlling that clock. And the Chieftains had the ball for about 10 minutes there.
Clock moving. Stevenson slow to get things going. Number 28 with the run, and the Chieftains stop him.
Great stop there by the Chieftains. Number 11, Chris Seed there on the tackle.
Nick Turner not able to find any room whatsoever, and he's, after having a big game last week, there's the handoff, and there's Seed right there, takes him down, loss of yards, 2nd and 14 out of 29. Nick Turner had a huge game last week, so did the Stevenson Titans, running the football, 250 yards, and this week, not so much.
45 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock still running, tie game. Here's the handoff up the middle, pushes the pile forward.
Again.
Only about a gain of a yard there, and this Chieftain defense has really done a great job stopping the run tonight.
Yeah, they look inspired out there from Gwilly running the offense, and everybody else just all inspired that they're hanging in this game with Stevenson, and you could just tell in their body language, they want this football game.
3rd and 10 now for the Titans. They have the ball at their own 33-yard line, 10 seconds on the clock.
Coach Mark Maleg, offensive coach for the Chieftains, directing traffic out there.
Titans will let the clock run out, so still tie game, 14-14. Should be a nice fourth quarter upcoming. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendito serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendito pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendito. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
We're back here for the fourth quarter. 14-14 game. Titans have the ball here. Great game so far, Mike. Great night. Let's see how this one finishes. Titans have the ball, 3rd and 10 at the 33. Here the Chieftain crowd getting loud here. D'Acenzo keeps it for himself. Moves forward. Looks like he'll have enough for the 1st down.
Big play there. D'Acenzo was able to find some open space there and get right up the middle and get that 1st down.
And the Chieftains have done a good job of stopping the running backs of the Titans, but D'Acenzo has had a big game using his legs.
Yes, he has. Nick Turner, their running back, has just not had any success tonight. It's been all D'Ascenzo.
And that's tough when you have the quarterback running on you. Now that's a little demoralizing. You stop the running backs to have some success, but then that quarterback hits free and runs on you. It's tough. Here's the handoff up the middle, nowhere to go. Great stop there by the Chieftains right at the line.
And that's Nick Turner again, not able to get anything going. And again, can't say it enough, 250 yards rushing last week. Not this week. But, as you see, D'Ascenzo able to run the football for them as well. That's where the Chieftains got to stop them. 2nd and 9 on the 45.
Four wide for the Titans, man in motion. D'Ascenzo will hand it off. Nowhere to go, but he breaks a tackle. Can the Chieftains stop him in the backfield? They do. Loss of almost a yard there.
Jerome Cooper.
Number 4 was first on the scene, Seattle Strange, slowing things down.
It was Greg McDade there on the carry.
Sorry, Greg McGade. Nice stiff arm.
Yeah, he at least got back to the line of scrimmage there, and so good run. He was almost taken back for a loss of 5, so he still made something out of nothing.
It's a this is a big down right here. 3rd and 10 on the 44 with 10-14 here in the 4th quarter. The Chieftains get this stop here. Stevenson's going to have to punt this football.
10:04 left in this football game, 14-14. Titan comes out in the 4 wide. Let's see if they look to pass here. They'd have success with it all night.
I got flags. Or no, timeout?
We have a
Timeout on the Chieftains.
50-50, folks.
No, Titans timeout. My bad. Titans call a timeout here.
Yeah, this is a big 3rd down for them, so they want to make sure they're ready to go and got a good play in, maybe see what the Chieftains match up. And
well, this is a big down. The Chieftains have hung in there all night long.
And Doug Wozniak, if you need if you have any questions at all with real estate, anything related with that, give him a call, 855-808-7414. That's Douglas Wozniak. Give him a call. So big 3rd down here. Tie game, 9:54 left in the football game. It's been back and forth. Chieftains came out in the 2nd half, controlled the ball for about 10 minutes plus, but couldn't score. Now Titans looking to take that lead.
This has been a very good game here tonight. And Barney Swinehart can't ask for anything better. 2 teams playing defensive football. Pulling out all the stops. Let's see if Stevenson has any answers. Big down here. Hopefully the Chieftains can get a big stop.
D'Ascenzo looking to throw. He's got a receiver,
and
he completes the pass. He'll be down at the 41-yard line of the Chieftains, and a great throw there by D'Ascenzo to pick up the 1st down.
And that's the thing that you got to watch now here with Stevenson is they have the capabilities of throwing the football. The running game, they're attacked. I believe that was Terry Sanders that caught that football, and they're going to get right back up to the line of scrimmage.
4 wide, D'Ascenzo looking for a receiver again. He'll keep it himself, though, pick up a couple yards, break a tackle, still pushing forward. Looks like a gain of 3 there for D'Ascenzo on the QB keeper.
But that's the big difference separating these 2 teams, that Stevenson is able to go to the air, and Chieftains are too, but just their wide receiver is just not as good as Stevenson. And not only that, Chieftains have those defensive shortcomings back there with the defensive backs as well.
Chieftain defense has been very good so far tonight. They need to do the same again. Get the ball back for their offense and give them a chance to win this football game. 8:56 left in the 4th quarter, 14-14. D'Ascenzo looking to throw. He'll be drawn out of the pocket.
And he's taken down. He might have fumbled the football.
Looks like he'll be down, though, before he lets
and
go
a flag
of it.
on the play. And I'm not sure. D'Ascenzo turned that corner, and the Chieftain was right after him, gaining up on him. and able to take them down, but
Oh, helmet contact on the defense. First down.
Well, the Titans have been called for that 2 times tonight. Chieftains get called for it now, and there it is right there. Leads with the
Yeah.
helmet.
well,
You can't do that.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to stop those things if they want to curb concussions. But I don't believe it should be a 15-yard penalty, though. At any level, it should not be a 15-yard penalty, but it is.
1st and 10 for the Titans from the 17. Tie game, 8:36 left in this 4th quarter. D'Ascenzo takes the snap. He'll keep it himself. He's got some space to run. And does he have it? He does.
he
Touchdown,
did.
Stevenson, D'Ascenzo. What a run up the middle. And the Titans take a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the Chieftains are going to be kicking themselves. They have plenty of time with 8:27 to go, but they're going to be kicking themselves. They had an opportunity in that last series to be able to score, and they just kept kicking themselves shooting themselves in the foot.
And a player
pushing them
down
back.
there at the goal line for the Chieftains. That's number 32 of the Chieftains.
Jacob Diamond.
Jacob Diamond down. So Chieftains have been hanging around all night. This has been a good game, a close game, but Titans finally pull ahead here and score that touchdown. But Chieftains have plenty of time left in this game. They've been running the ball all night, controlling the clock.
That one big throw helped dictate that drive for Stevenson. They were able to put it in the air and had a great play there through the middle. I believe I forget who the wide receiver was. I believe it was McDade with the catch. But that one big play, they were able to get that pass and move right down the field, and then D'Ascenzo was able to get him to the end zone. So
Yeah, that 3rd down conversion was a
Yep.
huge play. You get the team on a 3rd and long, you should have a good chance of stopping them, but that wasn't the case there. And then D'Ascenzo, he's had success all night running the ball from the quarterback position, and you see there a big pickup, and he gets into the end zone. See that one more time. D'Ascenzo fakes the handoff, gets a hole, just keeps moving forward, lowers the shoulder, and spins into the end zone. And you see the Chieftain player here now getting up, walking off the field on his own power, so that's good to see at least. Hopefully he'll be all right.
it's Jacob Diamond again. It looks like he hurt his, he's holding his shoulder. The way he's holding his shoulder, though, kind of looks like it's his arm, though. Hopefully he'll be all right. Maybe he can come back with the 8:27 to go.
Titans for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. 21-14. Titans take the lead. 8:27 left in the 4th quarter here at Barney Swinehart Field.
Jacob Diamond, a senior, so that's got to sting a little bit. There's 8:27 left in his football season and possibly his career at Utica Chieftains if he doesn't come back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to finish this one out. But unfortunately, it looks like that injury might keep him out of the rest of this one.
Well, the Chieftains need to keep their head up high. I mean, you have a lot of time left, as we were talking about a few minutes ago. Try to get things going for themselves. Get a good punt return here off the touchdown. Try to start off at a good spot on the field. And just keep moving the chains, try to tie this football game up.
And we'll see if we see another shot down the field. They haven't taken many tonight, really only one. And unfortunately for the Chieftains, hit off Groman's hands and was a drop, could have been a touchdown. But besides that, not really taking any shots down the field. Mike, I think if they want to have success, you got to at least have the threat of it. Titans are stacking the box. They know they're going to run the ball. Here's the return for the Chieftains, returned at about the 6. Going to go out of bounds there, and the Chieftains are not going to have good field position here as they'll take over at about the 7-yard line. Not good there on the return.
Well, that was a heads-up play there by number 24, Trevor Luzinski. I mean, it took a bounce, but he wanted to avoid it going down at the 10-yard line, so he picks it up, tried to run down the field, but couldn't get control of the football. So a heads-up play by Luzinski. He had the right intentions on that, and see if the Chieftains can get out of this little hole that they're in here on the 7-yard line.
8:23 left in the game. Chieftains trail by 7. Willie will hand it off. Run up the middle. Breaks a tackle, but nowhere to go there, really. And that's Anthony Harris on the carry there for the Chieftains.
Anthony Harris with his second handoff tonight. His second rush, I should say.
You see you got somewhat of a pink out there, the Chieftains student section. Second and 7 for the Chieftains from the 10. 7:50 left in this game. Willie will keep it for himself, has a hole. Still pushing forward. He breaks a tackle, almost gets free there, but take it down at the 25. Either way, though, Chieftain first down.
The Stevenson player went for a tackle and accidentally pushed him forward. And Willie was able to get, it kind of looked like Super Mario getting the start, pushing himself off there. And got probably maybe 2 or 3 more yards than he should have. And he was almost gone.
Yeah, almost breaks that last tackle, and he was gone to the house. But either way, a good run there to pick up the first down. Willie, always a threat to score on any play. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains from the 26. Willie will keep it, finds another hole, still pushing forward. Another great run by Willie, and pick up of about 8 there on that carry.
Stevenson still not having a lot of answers to stop Willie. Willie just having his way with them.
And I'll give credit to this line again. Offensive line's been great, and of course Willie deserves most of the credit, but still a good job by this line. Can't be overlooked, opening up holes for him and allowing him to get down the field.
Wide receiver Ben Byrne checks in for the Chieftains.
2nd and 2 at the 34. 6:54 left in the game. Nice run there up the middle, and that'll be a first down for the Chieftains.
Anthony Harris with the run gets the first down for the Chieftains.
Yeah, now the defense is focusing in on Willie, of course, every play. You use your other running back, Harris. He's also pretty talented. See that one more time, Harris up the middle. They're worried about Willie, so on that fake there, they're watching him, and it allowed Harris to pick up a few yards. 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Chieftains. 6:36 left in the game. Willie will hand it off to Harris again. Spun out, but can't break that tackle.
He got about maybe 3 on the play. Got a couple blocks there, but was spun out, like you said, and wasn't able to get anything going from beyond that. So the Chieftains moving the chains. 6:18 to go. 2nd and 8 on the 41. Here's that replay. Hands it off to Anthony Harris. And Harris able to get through the middle following his blockers. But then it's number 75 with the tackle, and that was Damon Sudden of Stevenson. Here's the
Willie
blitz.
will keep it, go to the right. Lowers his head. Just still pushing forward. Always moving forward. Willie finally taken down
kid is
close to
something
that
else.
first down marker. And they will ride Kumanagwili all the way down here. They have this whole game. He's been
why
great.
not? He's been a workhorse.
He has been. 2 touchdowns. He's got both the Chieftain touchdowns
There's the
tonight.
fake handoff to Anthony Harris, and he just pushes his way through, as always, through up the middle. And look how many white jerseys trying to take him down.
And Willie doesn't have his name on the back of his jersey. I remember, I think it's just gotten so torn up throughout the games, he just took it off. Willie will keep it for himself, breaks 1 tackle, cuts up the field.
The first down.
He'll be on the Titans side of the 50 now. And another first down for the Chieftains.
Clock still moving. I believe the Chieftains have 1 timeout left. So 5-11. Willie takes the snap, fakes the handoff again to Harris, and then just moves it. Quick as a cat out there. And able to get that first down for the Chieftains. So they're down at the 50. First down, 5 minutes.
Willie will hand it off to Harris. Harris will be taken down after a gain of 2 on that play. 2nd and 8 upcoming for the Chieftains.
And this is what Coach Tony Smith was telling us before the game, how it's great to have a player like Willie that can also throw the ball and take direction as a quarterback, but then have Anthony Harris as well. So it's like having 2 running backs out there, and that's exactly what they're doing right now, and they're exploiting that at this moment.
4:30 left in this football game. Chieftains trail by 7, 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Willie takes the snap, he'll keep it himself. Finds a hole up the middle, and a nice little pickup there. It'll be a 3rd and short upcoming for the Chieftains.
Just the way that he sees the field. I mean, he went to the right, seen a couple Titans there, able to turn back to the left, and able to get a couple more yards out of it. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 with 4:04 now on the 43. Let's take a look at this play right here. He's able to come through right here and then stops and then is able to dictate himself over to the left side and get back into the middle. Always moving those feet.
Big 3rd and 3 here for the Chieftains at the 43. 3:42 left in the game. Chieftains trail by 7. Willie will keep it. Try to get to that first down marker. Doesn't look like he has a chance to get there. He'll be taken down at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 3 now upcoming for the Chieftains. What will they do here?
Willie looks a little winded out there.
I don't blame him. Taking as much breath as he can here. There looks like the Chieftains will go for it. They'll take a timeout.
Hey, what do you have to lose? Why not? This is it. This is the last game of the season. You might as well go for it. You're down a touchdown with 3:11. It's 4th and 3 in the 43. And as long as Willie's out there, you have a chance.
Absolutely, and 4th and 3 here, call that timeout. First off, I think to give your offense a rest.
Yeah.
Willie's fatigued, he's been running a lot. Anthony Harris has been taking a few handoffs, but still a lot of workload out there. So get your team, give them a little bit of breather, talk some strategy, plan what you're gonna do moving forward with 3:11 here in this football game, and let's see if the Chieftains can pick up a first down.
Stevenson's body language is just, I think they're bewildered a little bit that Utica has played so tough against them.
I think so too. I don't think they expected to get this good out of a game out of Utica. Titans come into this one 6-2, a very talented team. The Chieftains flip it over 2-6. But this is a still pretty talented team. Like we said before, they've been in most of these games. They've played pretty competitively. This isn't that bad of a team, and they want to win this one here. A big 4th and 3 though now for the Chieftains. Willie will keep it. Nowhere to really go though. He'll be taken down. Turnover there for the Chieftains on downs. Titans will take over.
Well, Willie couldn't get nothing going. They blitzed him on that play. Had nothing, no room whatsoever. Let's take a look at this replay. Gets the snap, tucks it in. Stevenson just blitzing him right away with 3 Titans coming at him. Takes him down. And no go as Stevenson's going to get this football back. 3:06. You know, would probably run the clock out here with a little bit of running game here.
D'Ascenzo will keep it for himself. He has the first down and more. They'll be down to the Chieftains' 38-yard line. 2:57 left in this football game as the Chieftains trail by a touchdown. They still have a chance to stop the Titans here, but they're running out of time. The clock is not their friend. See D'Ascenzo there again as he picks up that first down. He's had so much success running the ball here. It's been a tale of quarterbacks. Well, I guess Willie's a quarterback. You can consider him this game, running all over the place.
1st and 10 on the 39 with 2:37. Stevenson just taking their time, running some clock.
D'Ascenzo will hand it off, run up the middle, a little bit of space there.
It's number 3, Greg McDade, with the run, and gets about 2 on the play. No, make that 3. So 2nd and 7 on the 36. The play hands it off to McDade. And just mushes it right through the middle, and Chieftains able to finally take him down right there.
2 minutes left in this football game. Titans have the ball. Chieftains trail by 7. 2nd and 7 at the 36. D'Ascenzo takes the snap, fakes it to McDade. He'll take it up the middle, and looks like he'll have a first down.
It's 1:45 now. And it looks like it's all said and done here, possibly. Chieftains with a gallant effort again tonight. Carryover from last week. Great game last week for them as well. The next season, Coach Tony Smith, we talked to him before the game as well, just wants to address a couple issues on his team. Thinks that they have the talent that they could possibly make a playoff run next year, especially with Gwilly coming back.
Some returning offensive linemen, and you have Gwilly back. That's the main thing. Could be a pretty good returning team next year. D'Ascenzo will keep it for himself. Pickup of maybe one there on the carry. 1:12 left in this football game.
I think if you see anything of type of, here's the replay, type of offense, D'Ascenzo not able to get anything as Chieftains stop them. Any type of offense that we've seen tonight or in the last week as well, of Gwilly trying or being a quarterback, I think the Chieftains could have a lot of success with him at quarterback.
2nd and 7. Run up the middle, has a hole. Looks like he'll be close to that first down marker.
No, looks like it's going to run things out here, Adam. A great season again here for Shelby TV and Friday Night Football here at Barney Swinehart.
Yeah, it's been fun. You see this play one more time, and McDade picks up that first down, which will, or almost gets that first down, which should be enough to ice this game if they pick it up here. But yeah, special thanks to the whole crew here at Shelby TV for a great season again. It's been a pleasure calling Utica football games, being here on Fridays. We've had a good season. Unfortunately for the Chieftains, it didn't turn out as great as they would have liked, but still some good games. They've been in most of them.
They're gonna go to 2-7 on the year and 1-4 in the division, or 1-5. Yeah, 1-4 in the division, and it looks like Stevenson, barring Dakota a win, there could be a tiebreaker. That tiebreaker would be that Stevenson beat Utica or Dakota last week. They could win the division.
And give credit to these kids here at Utica. Hard-fought game. They wanted it. They fought hard against a great team here in Stevenson. So give these kids credit. They fought as hard as they could. They wanted this win.
This was a great game without a doubt. I mean, it was carryover, like I said, from last week. Utica looked awesome last week. They came out today with intentions and purposes to try to spoil the party for Stevenson and winning the division. And the Chieftains just held their composure, held their game. They had a great something to build off of for next season as well. You got a lot of players coming back, and hopefully they can get things going.
Well, that's the final. Titans win this one 21-14 over the Chieftains. For Mike Ventimiglio, I'm Adam Zellick. Thank you to the whole Shelby TV crew. Thanks for joining us.